Y'all give it up for my man, Pork Chop. He did this to me last time too. You gotta put up little man, big, and all of them. He gonna tell you about it. I was trying to be part of your bid. I ain't even gonna hit the 10, but dang.
Appreciate it. Fox's Lair, Augusta, Georgia, make some noise, ready to laugh in this bitch. I'm Pork Chop, that's Little Biggie Smalls and Big Papa. Together we are the Notorious Three. If you're wondering why a big nigga got a couple action figures of another big nigga, it's because representation matters. And I feel like right after gay people, they gonna give fat people rights next too.
Yeah.
They talking about giving black people reparations. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, but just in case they do, I want my 40 shakes in a pool. Psych. The reason I got them is because P. Diddy touched me too, and they my eyewitnesses. That's why y'all ain't seen me the rest of the competition, because I was abducted. That nigga, it was when he was recording the Bad Boys of Comedy Volume 3, and they said if you want to be in it, you had to go to the party. So I went to the party, and I was on the dance floor, but I wasn't dancing, I was watching the scene, and I had a seltzer water with lime, and he came up behind me, and he put his arm over my shoulder and kind of put his hand under one of my titties. And he said, Choppy, Poppy, take that, take that. And I said, no, Mr. Combs, I'm not taking anything, get off me. And I can tell by the way you're looking at me, you're perturbed, ma'am, but it's because you got titties too. And I got titty trauma, no, because I was doing a show in Savannah one time, and it was a meth head wide receiver in front of me, and he was threatening that he was gonna come on stage and lift my titties up. And you know how when somebody look at you and do like this, like, you know, you got titties, you never expect your nipple to touch me right here. Oh, well, it happened to me. But this is a threat, but this is a promise that if I come up there, I'm gonna lift them titties. I feel like my fortune cookies always be vague, right? It always be some shit like the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the single step, Lao Tzu, or it be some shit like today we'll be faced with many challenges. And the thing is, I'm a comedian, so that shit don't really matter to me, because my 1,000 challenges could be some shit like staying under the fucking time, or I don't know, not forgetting to leave these motherfuckers at the house. But that shit matter if, say for example, you like Secret Service for Donald Trump, because you never know what the fuck Big Dick Donald gonna do. And I can tell how you gonna vote with that motherfucking, never mind, you know who I'm talking to. You wanna kill all the female presidents. You can probably tell by the cocoa butter. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you work Secret Service for Donald Trump, and you get a fortune cookie what say, today we'll be faced with many challenges, you'll be like, oh shit. Cause Donald Trump the type of motherfucker to go to North Korea and touch Kim Jong-un on the lip. Especially with the Secret Service right there.
And thank God for that.
Hey Kim, you got a little something on your shirt. And then he'll touch him right here and go, boo. And then you know Donald Trump break the fourth wall like Deadpool. He'll look at the camera and go, you know? And then he come back to America and talk shit about it. I wasn't gonna do it, but we were sitting there eating Mongolian beef. And they gave me a fortune cookie that said, the 1,000 miles of Lao Tzu, something like that. And I said, well, I'm the big stepper. And I touched that fucker right on the lip and said, boo. And I looked at the guys when we got back on the jet and I said, yes, right, boys, we were outnumbered. But we had the bigger dicks and we had the bigger blicks. And you never know how dumb the shit he'll fuck around and do until the assassination attempt. He was up there talking that same shit, and there I was holding it down for the American people. And where was Sleepy Joe? Somewhere sleeping it off. Fire! Fire! Oh shit, somebody's shooting. Get down here, Mr. President. Hold it right there, Todd, I got it. For America! I wish the fuck Barack Dominique Obama would jump his high yellow light-skinned ass, and I'm the Secret Service that just now got a fortune cookie what said, today will be faced with many challenges, and you popping your light-skinned ass up like an Eggo waffle, or a brown sugar Pop-Tart, or a maple Pop-Tart. Hey, Onion, you know the little brown that be inside the Pop? That's his lips. They smoke that weed. You popping up like a golden brown toaster strudel, and I'm trying to save you? this has got to be the most resilient I've ever seen the American people. Oh shit, it's a nigga shooting. Get your ass down here, Barack. I'm so glad y'all laughing at this shit because seriously, I've been working as a struggling actor, and the reason I've been struggling is because they keep trying to cast me as a slave, but they don't expect me to last till the end of the movie. And how I know that is because I stood in that line for 4 hours, and that white man told me, when you looked me up and down first, and he said, yeah, you'll do perfect. And I said, what does that mean? He said, nothing. When you hear the sound go off, run to the line by the tree and fall. And I said, what's my lines? He said, ugh. But hey, I used to be a servant for Paula Deen out there at the Lady and Sons restaurant. A server for Paula Deen. Paula Deen ain't never called me a nigga, but she did work me like a slave. And that's what got me fired. I came in on my day off and I said, what y'all need? Hey, hush, Linda, hush, hush. Hey, Stella Artois. Hey. She's so busy talking, she can't even hear me talking to her. You hate Paula Deen that much?
Woman cannot cook, sorry.
It's okay. Hey, have you seen her recently?
No.
Yes, that Ozempic is kicking her ass. She's making spicy broccoli now. And I don't care because she fired me out of her restaurant because I was in there and herself, Paula Deen.
I eat the food.
No, listen, let me tell you. Shit, you keep fucking up my one last joke. Shit, hey, can I have 1 minute, please? Because you keep fucking me up.
We're out of time, hurry up.
You rushing me? Anyway, I used to be a server for Paula Deen, ma'am, at the Lady and Sons restaurant. And I came in on my day off. And I asked the man, because I know if she coming, y'all coming, and it mean more tips for me. So I said, what y'all need help with? They said, go down to the basement, get the silverware, bring it up to the second floor, and polish that motherfucker. And you can't necessarily just give me no task like that, because I'm not mature enough. And on the way back up to the second floor, I was like, yes, sir. Maybe, just maybe, Miss Paula might see me, and her might give me a raise. And when I got to the second floor, she was right there passing out candy canes. And in real life, that old lady smelled like nutmeg. And she said, what is your name? And I knew she was serious because she pronounced the H in the what, and she did that thing that y'all do, you know, like when white people make eye contact with us, but you don't want to speak, so you tuck the lips and raise the eyebrows like, And I said, pork chop, man. But I said, Roderick, but everybody called me. She said, pork chop. I remember that. And I was on my final written warning, and I was at this table, and I told them I do comedy, and this table heard me, and this table said, I heard you tell them you do comedy. What kind of comedy do you do? I said, what you mean, ma'am? She said, you do clean comedy or you do dirty comedy? I said, actually, I do Christian comedy. You can follow me on Christian Mingle at Come to Jesus _69. If you click the link in my bio, my rod and my staff will comfort thee. And when she heard about that, she was livid. And I was telling that joke, and her 2 sons heard about it, and they wrote me a letter on a picnic napkin written in crayon that said, hey, fat ass, we heard that joke you've been telling about our mama. You better stop it before we whoop your fat ass. Sincerely, Ricky and Bobby, tag team champions of the Intercontinental Redneck Wrestling Cycle. P.S. We're proud of your weight loss journey, probably because you ain't been eating all the mama's good cooking. Foster's Lair, make some noise if I made you laugh in this bitch. Thank y'all. I'm pork chop.
Oh yeah, pork chop. Let's leave. We're gonna unpack this shit on this motherfucker. All right. First off, Choppy Poppy. That's hilarious. I like Choppy Poppy. Pool and laughs. Left forget. Yo shit. Killing him. When you told me that man rubbed on Kim Jong-un's lip, I didn't know he did that. See how current I am on that. I don't pay attention to this shit. I'm gonna give her a microphone. Man, you gonna come up here and do 5 minutes?
She talking about some dumb
Man,
shit.
they still talking. They like, we gonna finish this conversation, sir. Excuse me, sir.
They talking about the Burger King in Beach Island.
Sorry.
You wanna do 5 minutes?
That's how I found
again, be darling.
And he said, well, I want to talk to the king then. See what he got to say. All right, that's good. Yeah, she messed me up too. Paula Dean, she don't like that bitch. She don't like that bitch. I got a joke with Paula Dean. I don't know where it came from, but I've been saying it for a long time. Anything you can do, I can do butter. Stupid. Don't fucking laugh at that. Oh, fucking stupid. Oh yeah, and that look that white people give you, they look at me like that too.
Yeah, I bet.
Jackson Brown, what you got to say about it?
Pork Chop, you have got a great wit.
Thank you.
You're very quick. You pick up subtle things and make us laugh.
Thank you.
Great crowd interaction, but I'm really impressed with your wit.
Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah, thank you, Mr. Brown. What you got to say on that onion?
Pork Chop, your composition is well done.
Thank you.
It seems like you're just making it up as you go along, but you can actually, if you pay attention, you have good composition.
Thank you.
You've really laid that out well, and you pulled that into just this amazing energy. But the composition is really well. I really like the way that you deal with the crowd. I like the way that you pulled it in at the end. Man, really well done. I was very pleased to see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Onion. Mr. Joe Bone, what you got to say?
Dude, I don't know how many references, Pop-Tarts and shit like that you made for Donald Trump jumping
rules
up,
of
dude.
three, bro.
Oh my God, dude. It just had me slayed, man, right there. I mean, you had me all the way through the act, man, but that right there, just, I don't know what else to shit after that because I laughed too hard.
That lip thing, though, I
That lip
almost
thing-
peed on my pants.
Son, dude, for real. My mom is giving me that look all the time, so I mean, I'm very familiar with it.
Thank you,
But
man.
bro, your timing, your freaking energy, like you said, man, fantastic, bro. I loved it. Thank you.
I just got
All
back
right.
from Diddy's Double Me Score.
Yeah. I'll give it up for Pork Chop. Pork Chop, we enjoyed that Pork Chop.